All right, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our decision model. This is the decision model part of this tutorial is going to be large because it's a big part, the biggest part and the most intricate part of the experience. So let's continue. Let's just take stock of where we are. From this node right here is node right here is giving me my most recent item that has been cleared, and this node right here is giving me all of my inventory. So what I want to do in this programmable is I'm going to look. So the most recent item cleared was this brown perfume. There it is. And I'm going to look at the brand and the category, and I'm going to suggest an item of the same category, and if possible, the same brand. Okay, so let's just quickly take stock of what we have here. Let's take a look at the data that we got. Let's look at response. Okay, and this is from here. I'm going to need this. Okay, and actually, I think this is going to be a lot of code to parse this because it's not a JSON string. So I'm actually just going to send, I think it'd be simpler, less code to send just this ID, the number of the ID, and then handle it from there. And then the other thing that we're looking at is, and this is the inventory. So we're going to need this also, this inventory. All right, so first things first, let's go back and change our old code. And this is going to be ext, and it's going to be .id. It's ID or item ID? It's ID. And this is going to be a number, correct? It is a number, an integer. All right. Now back into the variant, we are going to, the first thing we're going to do is we need to identify what the ID is. So we need to get the ID, and the ID is going to equal, we're going to grab that node, the result of that node. And actually, I'm just going to return this so I can make sure that I'm getting it right. Const item ID. I'm just going to make sure that I'm getting that correctly. Or can I see it from here maybe? Offers, executions. I can't see it from here. That'd be easier. Key value, that doesn't help. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Never mind. I'll just search for it in here, output. And this is for get most recent item clear from cart. It's not returning anything. What's up with that? Okay. Do I need to save here? What do I need to do? Let's try it again. Still no? Okay. Arbitrary ext.id. It is, we're looking for clear cart. arbitrary data.ext.item ID. That would be it. Okay, that should be correct. Was that an integer? Or a string? I believe it was an integer. Let's go ahead and test this. And that is a string now, but whatever. We can deal with that. Yeah, well, why is it programmable one? Oh, okay, I'm stringifying it. I'm making it a string. So it does come to me as an integer. Okay, so we're gonna need, okay, we're done with that. And what we need to do is we need to find out of this ID. So we know the ID is 12. We're gonna go ahead and get the brand and the category from here instead. That means that all that React code I wrote earlier where I was sending this extra data to the portal is unnecessary. I can remove that off camera, but I feel like this is the cleaner way to do it. All right, so that's my item ID. We're going to need the brand, and we're going to need the category. Then I'm going to be looping over. And I is less than what is it? It is inventory dot products dot length and I plus plus. Okay, I'm not. I think that's the output was called inventory. We checked that. Okay, and then we were gonna say if inventory dot products of I dot ID is the same, is equal to item ID. We are going to say brand equals. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself. I should really speak out loud. Brand equals inventory products dot brand, and category equals dot category. I just want to return this brand just to make sure that what I'm doing is correct. I don't see an issue, but let's just save and just make sure. I'm looking for, the brand is called Royal Mirage. And whoops. And you can see here, I am the Royal Mirage. All right, so that's working, right? Okay, so now we know which brand we're dealing with, and then we're going to use this to loop over again, and I'm going to find one of the same category. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to look to see if they're the same category and the same brand this time. And there's a chance that there is no other Royal Mirage. Is this the only Royal Mirage? Royal Mirage. It looks like this is the only Royal Mirage. So, but anyway, so we're going to see, is there an item that has the same brand and the same category? And if not, then we're just going to fall back and say, suggest something of the same category. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be another for loop. And we're going to have let suggested product. Or let's say let matching product, let's call it. Or no, quick decision, let similar product. Okay, and then another for loop here. We can just copy this one. It's going to be very similar. And if so, it can't equal. This one is going to have to be doesn't equal. And then another condition will be and dot category is equal to category and dot brand is equal to brand. All right, and if that is true, we're going to say similar product is equal to this whole thing. Okay. Okay, so but in our case, for in the case of the brown perfume, we will not, it doesn't have, there is nothing that matches the Royal Mirage brand. So we're going to actually have to write another one here. We're going to do another one. And I'm going to say if similar product is nullish or falsy, if similar product, then we're going to write another one, another for loop. Not that. We're going to copy this. If product doesn't equal tie, and we're just going to settle on the category for this one. Let's just assume that each product has another one of the same category, and similar product equals that. Okay. So from here, and then we're going to return similar product. Actually, I want to stringify this so that I'm going to stringify it so that when I get it on the other end, I can easily parse it and do what I want with it. So let's call it let's say const suggested product is equal to, and here we're going to make this so that I'm able to stringify it into a JSON, to stringify it with JSON, into a JSON object, sorry. And we are going to say its title is, so we want title, we want description, we want the price, and then in the images, I'm not sure which image of these I want, so I'm just going to grab the first one for now. I might change that. So, okay, so title is equal to similar product. And why can't I type in there? I can't type. What's going on here? Okay, my computer is frozen. Or not. Okay, so similar product. Similar product, and I want the title. And then I'm going to say I want the description. And I'm going to just copy this. I want the price. And then we want the, is it images or image? Images. Let's just say image on here. Image, and then and I'm going to take the first one. And then I'm going to return json.stringify suggested product. Okay, let's test this out. Would be a minor miracle if I didn't make a mistake here, but let's try it out. Okay, looks good here. We have the title. It's all stringified. Looks good actually. I'm just going to change this programmable name. Let's call this suggest similar product. I could see this definitely being reused in other experiences. So this would definitely be useful as a reusable template, but we will cross that path possibly later. All right, so here we go. In the next session, we are going to go ahead. First of all, we got to bring this variant over. I'll show that. Start test. I'm going to bring this over to production. And that means that this variant 2 needs to get archived. Okay, so variant 3 is there. And in our next session, we are going to we're going to grab that data. Actually, maybe there's some other stuff that I want to demo in the decision model, but we can grab that data from the API instead of the other one and get the updated data from that decision model. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time.